Bonjour les amis,
Je m'appelle MAISARA.
je m'appelle Saffiah.
J'ai 19 ans, je suis étudiante, je suis malaysienne, j'habite à Perak.
J'ai 21 ans, je suis étudiante, je suis malaisienne, j'habite à Kuala Lumpur.
J'aime la pâtisserie.
Oui, et toi?
Oui.
Allons à Boulangerie.
Allez,
Allez.
Saffiah, nous sommes arrivés à la boulangerie. Regarde, il y a tellement de tasses de pâtisserie.
Oui, ils ont tous la bien.
The first one, we have macaron. This sweet meringue is a biscuit that is made from egg white, powdered sugar and almond flour. It is quintessentially dessert in French. Popular myth says that the chef Catherine de Medici of Italy introduced this when she married Henry II of France. In another legendary story, two nuns from the city of Nancy purportedly sold macarons commercially during the French Revolutionary in 1792 and made it famous. The maison this sauce macaron in Nancy is said to be baked according to the same centuries old recipe. Today, Saint-Emilion and Lauderie are well renowned for their macarons. Next, we have creme brulee. The first printed recipe for a dessert called creme brulee is from the 1691 edition of the French cookbook, Le Cuisinier Royal at Bourgeois by François Massilio, a chef at the Palace of Rosle. That version was a sweet custard of egg yolks and milk with a burnt sugar crust. It is similar to the modern versions. In the second edition of the book, the dessert is called creme anglaise. The third one, we have millefeuille. Millefeuille is a translation of 1,000 leaves. Consists of 3 layers of puff pastry alternating with 2 layers of pastry cream and is dusted with powdered sugar on top. It sounds simple enough in execution but takes a real expert to deliver an airy, flaky and crisp vanilla slice. Similar to the Italian Napoleon that is filled with almond cream, some millefeuille variations include whipped cream, fruits, custard or chocolate glaze. The first millefeuille recipe was seen in Chef Français Pierre de la Varenne's cookbook Le Cuisinier Français in 1651, and famous pastry chef Adolphe Sournon has been credited with the creation as well in the 19th century.
Wow, next we have éclair au chocolat. Is it an oblong-shaped chalk dough filled with cream and topped with chocolate? Some variation are filled with chestnut puree, flavored custard, or fruit-flavored fillings. The name éclair means flash of lightning. Perhaps due to the glisten of the frosting, its origins can be traced to the 19th century when it was first called Petite Duchess, and some food historians speculate that Chef Karim also created this. A staple at almost every corner bakery across France, they are most commonly topped with a chocolate or vanilla icing. For a more adventurous take on the French classic, head to one of Leclerc's The Genie for Outposts in Paris, where you will find pretty modern takes on classic flavors like strawberry mascarpone, salted caramel, and pistachio orange. Then we have Madoulan, which a small rich cake typically baked in a shell-shaped mold and often decorated with coconut and jam. It's also made with eggs, flour, sugar and butter. This buttery, light and soft sponge cake is a popular tea cake in French cafes. The term Madoulan possibility originate from an 18th century cook named Madula Palmer, who first made this, or a pilgrim named Madula, who brought the recipe back after her pilgrimage. Others say it was a chef, Elvis, who baked this distinctive shell-shaped cake. Lastly, La Patisserie de France, tarte au citron. In this classic citrus tart, the lemony custard is poured into the baked tart shell, so there is no need to worry about an undercooked crust or a curdled filling. Tarte au citron meringue is one of the incontournable essentials of French patisserie. It can be bought in a large size and sliced to share or as a palm-sized tart. The classic recipe could not be simpler. It starts with a pastry base that is loaded with a thick layer of lemon curd and then mounds of foamy Italian meringue. The higher the peaks, the better, because there is blow tart for color and caramelization. In Paris, the French bastards make some of the tastiest, and there's 7 branches around the city.
Wow, delicious. MAISARA, jadu ya Ali. Apa buat?
Ada tu.
Apa